This next comedian, you're gonna love her. She claims she's from Estacada. She's on the borderline. She was really mad she wasn't at this last show. I'm very glad she can be here for this show. I don't even know if she knows that she's up. It is motherfucking Jenna Irvin. Can we get love for Jenna right now?
Homegrown, what are you talking about? I am from rural South Dakota, which I know is fucking redundant, but which is my favorite part about being from rural South Dakota, moving out to Sandy, is when people are like, where are you from? And I say South Dakota, they go, cool, because they didn't say California. Yes, do not care, as long as it's not California, we're fine, right? Now, I do like being in Sandy because Sandy is a lot like me, this area, you know. I'm a redneck with a liberal arts degree, so everybody hates me. I say shit like this uterus is protected by the Second Amendment. I bumped into a guy up the Sandy Fred Meyer, and he apologized to me, and I didn't know what to do with my hands. I was like, dude, I've never had a guy apologize to me for taking up space before. Yeah. He said, so would you choose me over the bear? Sir, I have a 30-06. I don't give a fuck about you or the bear. This is the most nervous I've been to do comedy in a minute, you guys, because, like, in Portland, honestly, they can hate me, I don't care. But I actually know people here, so this is different. Like, I have a table of people over here that used to recreationally choke me. Get your mind out of the gutter. Jiu-jitsu, people. That's the one on the back, though. He does that for me. You know, Briar, thank you for the much better. He actually leveled it this time. The last time I did a show for Briar, I was on this moving the entire time. I forgot all of my tags, half of my setups, because I was like, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. Briar, I love you. Yeah. He smiles like he just stole something. But my husband's a little nervous. I haven't seen him this nervous because he actually knows people here too. I haven't seen him this nervous since the ultrasound for my second son. He like got on the edge of his seat, was like sitting here with his hands. I was like, what are you doing? And he goes, this is the part where they check if there's twins. And the doctor goes, whoa, are you gonna be a problem? And I was like, what's going on? And she goes, someone almost hit me last month when I said it was triplets. But I get that. Like, having kids are hard. Give me a round of applause if you're a breeder. Yeah. So that doesn't happen a lot in Portland. There's more herpes in Portland than there are kids. But it's hard having kids because like you're sick all of the time. Like, I was talking to a friend and she's like, you guys are sick again? And I was like, yeah, I have kids. I'm sick 6 months out of the year. Shut the fuck up. Go get your tubes tied. I don't care about you. But it's been nice. This spring was like, we had 6 weeks without being sick. Oh, wait, hold on. I have here a pass for one dick joke at your husband's expense. So before I go, I do have this pass. He did not make it or give it to me, but I have it. So we'll be using that. He doesn't actually tell me what I have to say on stage or can't say. He's very supportive, which is nice. Other men need to get that memo, though, because I'm not that woman. I had a guy come up to me after a show and he said, maybe in a room full of guys, don't tell your birth story. Thank you. Appropriate response. That sounded like that was a man, so you're one of the good ones. You have a pass. But I was really confused because that story was like mostly about Dragon Ball Z. All right, give me a round of applause if you're familiar with the anime Dragon Ball Z. Star Wars is fucking disappointing in the back. All right, so the next 3 minutes are gonna suck for about 3/4 of you. But if you're not familiar with Dragon Ball Z, the original series is actually based off of Buddhist philosophy. It's based off of the journey to the West. But the artist renamed the characters to Piccolo, Radish, and the big guy Kakarot. So it's like the Christian VeggieTales, except for it's for teenage boys. And there is no higher power, life is inherently meaningless, and so they just scream and fight. And sometimes they scream and fight so hard their hair turns platinum blonde. I don't have like a mini Chlorians explanation for you for that, it's just what happens. But 9 years ago, this, like, Dragon Ball Z was how I was training for the birth of my daughter. Right? Like, it was discipline, it was routine, like the slogan in it is work hard, study well, eat and sleep a lot. That's pregnancy in a nutshell. Right? But when I had my daughter, I had something which I was not allowed to talk about with other women called the perfect epidural. I didn't feel a thing, right? And I know a lot of people like to try drugs and experiment with things. If you're into that, if you want to try drugs directly through your spinal cord, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. But I got complacent. I didn't study Dragon Ball Z a second time. I didn't watch it in preparation for my son. And that was a mistake. I don't know why I thought I'd have the same experience twice. I mean, in my defense, my daughter did poop all over me in my first delivery, so it wasn't all joyous. But for him, I just thought it would all happen the same. I thought I knew what was going on. But I had a birth that happened in less than 4 hours. I got into the hospital at 6:05. My son was born at 6:21. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever had a freight train tire to rip your body into. It's not fun. And this is mid-COVID. They're trying to make me wear a mask during all-natural childbirth. I'm slapping nurses away from me. I'm screaming. The guy with the epidural, I look at him and I go, "Get over here. Why is this so bad?" And he goes, "I'm sorry." And then he leaves the room. And I'm freaking out, and the OBGYN says to me, and this is a woman, she says to me, "You're panicking. You need to calm down." I say, "I'm a fucking therapist. That's not how that works." At this point in time, my husband, that's not Freudian at all, don't worry about it. My husband finally realizes what's happening. Now, a lot of people in here can do a test. My husband's a fairly smart man, yeah? There's two of them, never mind. This was the dumbest day of his life. But he comes over to me and he says, "You got this, Kakarot." I knew what he was saying. I had to go Super Saiyan. That's really funny if you watch the show. Thank you. And it clicked what I had to do. Yeah. All I had to do was scream. I just went, "Ah!" And my son still has platinum blonde hair. But I forgot my transition. Oh! Yeah, dick joke, right? But I missed the joke in the thing. Okay, back. Okay, important thing to know about Dragon Ball is why they're gathering the Dragon Balls is to grant a wish. And I had to drag on my husband's balls to get my wish for kids. I don't have to use the past for that. That's a balls joke, not a dick joke, right? But gosh, man, every time I get up here, it's like right when all of the Adderall wears off. What are they doing now? All right. I was talking about how being sick with kids all the time is a pain in the butt, right? And it was like 2 months ago, my husband and I are sitting on the couch, and he looks at me, and he goes, "You're not puking." And I go, "You're not coughing." And he goes, "Do you want to fuck?" Hell yeah. So we make a beeline towards the shower because we're hardworking people and that should be more normal. And this is like the first time that we've gotten to like talk to each other and be alone and be intimate for a minute, right? And then I hear, "Ka-dunk." And my 4-year-old has busted into the bathroom. And I locked the door. I locked both doors. But this little shit has figured out how to use a butter knife to pop the lock. I regret breastfeeding him. And he comes in like a freshman, holding his butt, trying to keep it in. And he goes, Mom, come out. Come hold my knee. Okay, you guys, we've been in here for like 10 minutes, right? One of us is lazy, and the other one has an erection. Dick joke here, you keep that. I say, buddy, like, why do you want me to come out there? And he says, I need you to hold my knee so I'm not alone and scared. I said, bud, you're going to be 5 soon. I think you need to learn. We're all alone and scared. Life is inherently meaningless. And you still have platinum blonde hair. All right, you guys. That was my time. I'm Jenna Urban. Hope you see you all again soon.